Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. Today we will be pulling oracle cards from the Sacred Power reading cards. I was really drawn to these. They are very beautiful. They have beautiful artwork on them. So we are going to be calling from those today, as well as the Sacred Creator deck. We were looking before, and Celia was told me she would pick, so we are going to be using this deck as well. So we like this deck. It is from the same creator that does the Light Seers Tarot, Chris Ann, which, you know, her work is definitely beautiful. So very drawn to her cards. So I will just set them off to the side, and anybody that needs reference, I can show the boxes again. Of course, have my sage going, so I always like to just do a little sage before we start. Sometimes I just have already done it, but today, yeah, just taking the day as it comes. So hi, Jennifer. How are you doing? I am just going to do a general read, and then we will pull some cards. So I hope you are doing well today. Just making sure I have my phone on Do Not Disturb. Sometimes I forget. And my daughter's really good about calling. So we are just going to get a message from the Sacred Creators deck. So he says we haven't used these on yet. So just wanted to give them an opportunity on both the decks. And we will just, general message for anyone that watches the video now or later. We get the Now and Creator's Alchemy card. And the bottom of the deck is Feed Your Artist. So make sure you're doing something you really enjoy that opens that creative side. So something that you are very passionate about, she says. And then we have the Now, which, I feel is like a super important energy. Dave and I are always working on, that being in the now. Most of the time we spend, thinking about, the future and the past and not necessarily the now. And it doesn't benefit you. She told me just, And happy November 1st. I can't believe we are already in November. So time is just flying by. So, but make sure you're being in the now. And then we get the Creator and the Alchemy card. So I feel like with that, make sure you're being balanced. But, I feel like it's really wanting you to use that creative energy. And then we have Cozy Up with Risk. So that's a very fiery, passionate energy. So we are going to pull some tarot to clarify those cards. And then we will begin with questions. And we are just pulling oracles today. The two decks we're going to use are the Sacred Power reading cards and the Sacred Creator Oracle. So very guided to use both of those today. So, hi, Mysterious Girl. Hi, Sarabi. Sarabi, where are you from? Mysterious Girl, where are you from? Celia's always liking to learn more about everyone. We're going to get clarification now. Hi, Danny. How are you? Hope you're doing well today. And this was just for the clarification on the Now card. And we get the Seven of Cups, the king or the knight of swords and the fool. So I feel like it's saying, you can have whatever you want, but make sure, things come in really quickly. And the more you're focused on the now, the more those new things can come in, because this queen of swords, queen of wands energy is very powerful. She knows her power. I've just had, in my head, I have my other deck that, the cosmic journey, and it's your words create worlds. And, you know, it's so you saying, be very careful with your words right now. Especially since Mars went retrograde, and how is your self-talk? So, um, and, you can look back and see where your journeys come, but besides that kind of, yeah, the focus wheel really does help. It's a great process. It just depends on, I just do whatever process I'm called to at the time. But yes, the focus wheel does is a phenomenal process, and can really help really move that energy right around. You just have to get on the wheel, find a good safe place to jump on. I love the merry-go-round reference that Abraham uses about, getting on there. Because I loved that as a child. So, yeah, hold on tight. Once you get on. So just, and then we get the create alchemy card. So we're going to pull some tarot for that. And with that, we get the Empress. So, you're manifesting literally whatever you want right now. When you're in high vibration, the happier you are and the more clearly you say what you want, the more, you can bring that in. If you're trying to bring in a work situation, just know, your words are very powerful. And as you find your balance, that can really help. And I feel like you're going to gain some new clarity, maybe even get a new offer, because with her, I see she has her hand out. So I feel like there may be a new job offer coming, that can, you know, because we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is doing the work. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like possibly a new job offer or a promotion, something that can increase your financial stability. Because I know for the feminine, that's one of the things really slowing down that twin flame union is that financial stability. We seem to work on, balancing and doing our healing and really focusing on the healing. And sometimes we forget the part about, that is an important part. We always think, but it is an equally important part to make sure you're being financially stable. And with that, yeah, she's really like pointing my hand to where the lady has the hand out. So I feel like there's, um, as a woman, she tells me, it's always good to give a hand out, pull someone up, from your experience. That's, and as a handout, I feel like it's not necessarily a handout, it's a hand up, help somebody up as you're coming up. So, if you're in the space to, offer somebody a great new job, make sure you're taking the time to do that, as well. Somebody's in a management position that could really change someone's life. So, yeah, not sure. Whoever's in that management job, just know, that person's going to really bring so much to your company. If you're on the fence teetering, and you have a little gut feeling, go with your gut. That is for someone. So just being really specific about that message. So, yeah, but I feel like you're manifesting this new opportunity. So anything, I also get the message, sometimes we get offered something and it's not exactly what we, expect, but, follow the breadcrumbs. It will lead you ultimately where you need to go. Sometimes we get this little impulse and that little impulse, and we, I'm really good about following the impulses. Dave will be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "This is what I felt. I was guided to do this, and I'm doing it right now. Whatever it is, when I'm learning just to follow, because everything's for a reason. Ultimately, in the end, yeah." It's look, we've been working towards building this real financial thing, and we're just waiting for it to come in. And here's the Scorpio card, that death card, where it's right there on the precipice of coming in. I feel like for all of us. So, anyone in that divine feminine energy, just know there is major transformation. I feel coming in your finances. Um, as you step into your power and your gifts, doing that, spiritual. I know we're doing the spiritual work, and sometimes, we've learned a lot, but are you sharing what you've learned? Yes, and I've learned, Annie, I only do what I like. If something doesn't make me feel good and I just ask Dave, I won't do it. It's my Taurus thing. I've learned to really value myself and my time. And yeah, if I'm gonna do something and I feel like it's not gonna make me feel good, I just I'm being in the now. Being in the now, be happy, be carefree. Dave's at where are things always, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? And so you told Dave this morning, you can be happy and you can be right. It's not about, if you're happy, you're wrong. It's about, that discernment of, is it worth the argument to, lower your vibration? You know, if somebody's being catty to you, don't lower your vibration, still you saying. So, for anyone that's got going on. Yes, that's what I feel. That's why I'm guided to do this. You know, and we're going to get a card now for cozy up with the risk. So I feel like, the universe is now saying, take that risk. You know, I am willing to barter services with anybody that does any kind of healing modality. And we can do something, because, we're all in this together. So, let's share what we learn. Because in the end, it's just going to help us all raise to a higher vibration. Hi, Elin. How are you doing today? Well, we are getting clarification for the cards. Cozy up with the risk. We get the 5 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. So I feel like that can be an offer coming in once you heal this heartbreak. I feel like that's what's cozying up and taking the risk with, because we get the 4 of Swords on the bottom. So we get, 3, 4, 5, which is a progression. So what kind of candy did you get? Dave bought a big bag of candy. We had some trick-or-treaters, so we got a great big bag for my granddaughter when she comes over. Or bowl he made her. She's coming over tonight and spending the night. So my pure positive energy. But I feel like it's telling you to take the risk and work on, cleaning up the mess, from the past, because, there's 2 cups right behind him that's ready to, take the risk and, open your heart. It's definitely, I feel about, being very with your heart open and being very heart centered. I'm getting that quite a bit, so I'm really been working on, don't let anybody that's causing you to have red flags give you, anything. If they're doing that, go the other direction, because in the end, they are going to have to deal with that karma, not you. So, yeah, karma right there. So just do what makes you happy and focus on your path. And the more you focus on your path and do this little bit of healing, I feel like there's just so much left because, some of the cups, has a pretty big mess. This card there's a little bit of mess left. So I feel like maybe there's just, a few little things that need cleaned up in the energy of the love. And then, and I feel like it's like a deep dive. So really look at your patterns in love and like something can come around super quick, because we go from, get the Judgment and the Devil to the 2 of Wands and that Ace of Pentacles, which is the new beginning. So I love how the bottom of the deck just speaks to me. But feminine, I feel like your money situation is changing. So I feel like you may be getting a new offer. So just tell the universe you are open to receive whatever is for your highest and greatest good. So the cards we're going to use today are the Sacred Creator cards or the Sacred Power cards. So you can just, pick either Creator or Power cards, and we're just doing Oracle from those 2 while we're doing coffee and cards this morning. Watermelon candy. For my son, I craved watermelon taffy. It was crazy. So somehow, things get brought back right around. Danny, so you would like to know which deck you would like, because we're going to take care of you first. We always appreciate your help with moderating. And then we're just going to pick off the participants list, which is you have to be subscribed and just comment in the chat, and that puts you in the participant list. So we will draw an oracle card for you. You can ask a question or just get general. My guide Celia does the messages. I'd like to ask everybody to please like and, subscribe, share. And I do tarot every day at 11. And this deck wanted to give a card, which is energy balance. So make sure everyone is balancing your energy. And then purification is the bottom of the deck. So, I feel like it's definitely a time for that. Make sure you are clearing your energy. I'm doing mine daily, multiple times a day, actually. And, always keep your energy clear. So, Danny, we will see what card you wanted. And then we're going to... good morning, Casabel. How are you doing? The Sacred Power cards I've had for a while. So I've used them quite a bit on my own personal journey, on and off. They're a very powerful deck. A lot of wisdom. So card for Danny, please. Danny, that's funny because I was looking at the box and thinking about the wisdom, and that is the card you got. So that is sacred wisdom. So I feel like sacred wisdom is being given to you at this time. Yeah. And affirmations is the bottom of the deck. So I feel like that's a little bit of good advice. Always. So, yes, I love the sacred wisdom card. It's hilarious that I was like looking at it. I was so drawn to the owl. It was like, oh, I do as well. In the past, Dave and I have done some stuff where I do energy work with him listening to, self-love affirmations. So I do some energy work in the hot tub with him. It's fun. And it's, my favorite place to meditate. I can't be at the beach every day meditating. So, we are going to get a... Hi, Maxine. How are you? Casabel, we'll get a card for you. Would you like a Sacred Power or a Sacred Creator card? And then Maxine will go to you. Oh my God, Danny. You are so blessed. What I wouldn't give. It's one of my favoriteest places. Me and Dave alternate the beach and the mountains. But yes, out on the beach is like, there's so much energy there. Yes. Go out there and meditate for sure. I like to do walking meditations on the beach. It's like amazing. Dave and I were looking at travel places the other day, and we were looking at, there was a thing, and it was about Barbados was on there. Yeah, I feel like you're going to get some sacred wisdom there. Maxine, I have these in my hand, so I'm going to do that for you. Well, and I thought we were going to go to the beach for our anniversary, but it seems like we're going to Sedona. Actually, it doesn't seem like it. We are. Dave booked it yesterday. Maxine, you get the abundance card, which is beautiful. And then the bottom of the deck is rest. So make sure that you're having fun and know that and appreciate the abundance that's all around you. Just like we were just talking about Danny and the beach, sometimes we, take for granted the things that are there that we don't even realize how beautiful it is. Like I realize how much I love living where the green grass grows. We go to Sedona and, out there's not a ton of grass. So when we come home, I'm like, I love living where the green grass grows and we have grass and it's beautiful. Good morning. Good morning, Caitlin. I want to have a conversation with you later. I did see you sent me a friend request. I didn't get it. I'll have to check my email. I haven't checked this morning, but I did see the friend request. I was on last night and was doing a little, I was kind of unsettled. And sometimes, when I do this is, I'm really connected with Celia. And I came on and a couple of the girls were on last night. And I greatly appreciate, and one pulled cards for me. And, I was talking because my psychic stuff is like really the clairvoyant stuff is kind of off the hook. And right now, and I'm getting like a lot of, I feel like the movie Ghost, where, she starts getting all the people. I'm kind of getting that. So I was kind of, hesitant about it, but they are helping me look at it from a different perspective. So I would like to thank Lisa and April. I appreciate it greatly. They sometimes a girl needs a little, even me. So, I'm glad we're building this little soul tribe. So, oh yeah, the veil is like super duper thin. Me and Dave were literally talking about that this morning. And his great grandfather's going to go talk to him and leave me alone. So I am much happier today. Yesterday he would not get out of my ear. So apparently, yes. And your mom is in my ear because you keep coming to my mind. So she's definitely in my ear too. So we are going to have a conversation. So, coffee and cards are sometimes a little different. And yeah. You are very welcome. I hope everyone has a great day. Yeah, Danny, I feel like something is like about to pop for you. So you're saying. So, and Dave and I are going to do, my daughter's not going to come over tonight. So I'm going to try to get Dave to do that reading with me for you, Danny. And if so, we're going to, after that, we're going to offer it together. But, yeah, Celia's guided. She's so called to you, Danny. So we have some definite, something. If not, I have it kind of where you have to be a subscriber, so that kind of does it. But yeah, if you can moderate a little bit, Daisy May, that would be great. Danny, she wants me to give you the retreat card too. So make sure you're enjoying your. Yes, she does. I'm getting my red done today. I'm so excited. I'm gonna go pick up my granddaughter. My daughter's gonna do my hair. So that's what I was telling Dave. My daughter says, that's my age. I should just accept my gray, but I can't do it. Not yet, anyway. Good morning. Daisy May, we'll get a card from you. Yeah, I use like 5 RB. My daughter's a beautician or, a hairstylist, and she does a great color. Yes, she definitely is like a spunky redhead. Bye, Danny. Have a great day. Yes. Yeah, she's definitely a feisty one. Um, she's really been channeling through me since I went red for sure. Before that, I was blonde all the time. Daisy May, she wants to get a card from you. Do you want a power card or a sacred creator card? And Maxine, did we get your card? When Celia gets channeling, I step back. Okay, she's really having me shuffle this deck. She really likes this. They feel good in the hands. And we get the medicine card. And we get the retreat card on the bottom of the deck. So with that, I feel like that's like ancestor message. So I feel like your mom's definitely coming through right now. Um, listen to the birds. Yeah. I get so many messages from the birds. Dave does too. So I'm guided to say listen to the birds. And make sure you're meditating. Sit outside and yeah. Or also a good walking meditation is always good. Because when you're kind of, just don't let your thoughts get ahead of you. Kind of, right now where I am, it's fall. So Dave and I, when we're driving, I'm like, okay, you have to pick the prettiest tree. That way we kind of have to be focused on right where we're at. So yeah, look around you and, yeah, appreciate the beauty. Something about the dang flowers, still Daisy May. Is there any reason you can't go? Go, Celia's saying go. Have fun. Dave and I are talking about going camping this weekend just to get out. Beatrice, we'll get you, and then we'll get Ashley. You can pick a Sacred Power or a Sacred Creator card. Oh, absolutely, Elon. I just didn't see. Yeah, so he's calling off that participant list. So, yeah. Ashley, would you like a Creator card or a Power card? Good. She's all about something about water in the plant. So she's been very specific. Okay, Ashley, we're going to get your card and then we're going to grab yours, Beatrice. Ashley, you get the card of fall in love with your own story. And the bottom of the deck is change maker, make waves. So be the change maker, be the change you want to see. And, write your story the way you want it to be. I got the message last night for my thing was, look at things from a different perspective. So, yeah, Ashley, she's saying, look at your story from a different perspective. Think of how much you have how much growth you've had, is what Celia's saying. Growth. Sometimes we get bogged down on where we're currently at, and when you're focused just on where you're at, you don't always, sometimes we feel like we're stuck. You're not stuck. So you've come so far, she said. You are very welcome. And Beatrice, Celia's liking these sacred power cards today. So we're calling from that for you. You are very welcome, Ashley. Hope you have a good day. Beatrice, we're getting your card now. Hi, Jacqueline. How are you? Where are you from? Card for Beatrice. Beatrice, you got a couple of cards. The first card that is, up facing up is the protection card. So make sure you're protecting your energy. I use crystals to help protect my energy. I also use sage. I also use Archangel Michael really to help protect my energy. So I'm hearing that, protection. And then we get the boundaries card as well. So definitely make sure nobody is being a energy vampire to you. If they are, sometimes we have to put those boundaries up. Sometimes it's, it doesn't feel the greatest, but sometimes we just have to do that. What's best for us? Because you want to have your energy balanced. And the bottom of the deck is the rest card. So I feel like it's telling you maybe to pull your energy back a little bit and, be aware of who is in your energy environment. Are they, giving you equal energy back? Make sure you're not over giving. Yeah. Boundaries. Hi, the doll face diva. Yes, we will get you a card, and then we will get Elin a card. Would you like a power card or the sacred creators? So you just tell me to show the boxes again. We have the sacred creator ones or the sacred power cards today. You are very welcome. So you can just pick your deck. Malta, nice. How is the weather? And Jacqueline will get a card from you after Elin. Hi, Pooja. Where are you from? Elin, it's a power or the creator deck. They're both the sacred. It's sacred power or sacred creator. So this is the sacred power deck, which has been very talkative this morning. Celia's having a whole conversation in my head saying, with the Malta, that that's on the bucket list, that, she says we're going to travel far and wide. So, yeah. So we have the exploration card and we have the rainbow dragon, which is definitely beautiful energy. In this card, I know in the book, it says basically pick which color you're most drawn to and then use that energy, so she wants you to really take a look at that card, the doll face diva, and pick which color you're really drawn to, and really use that energy, focus on that energy for in like meditation, and help with your chakra balance, because we have the energy balance on the bottom. But she feels like I'm going to have to use my dragon cards. Maybe sometimes I feel like if I have a stuck energy, I will kind of focus on that chakra and ask, what is the energy that's stuck there? And that's kind of what Celia's, given me, whichever color you're drawn to, ask, meditate and ask that chakra, what is the energy block? And I feel like you're going to get a message from that. So there you go. Elin will get a card from you. The card you get is manifestation. And then the bottom of the deck is soul journey. So I feel like this is definitely part of your soul journey, and you can really manifest as you step into your journey. It really I feel like the cards we've been getting lately for you is definitely like the universe is kind of knocking, and just based on, my history, I'll tell you, if you don't answer and you keep postponing, doing some of the work and, stepping more into your mission, the universe will just really knock loud. Really, really, really loud. So Ela, look where your Chiron is. That was one of my really big steps towards healing. Me and Celia talk about that all the time on here. Um, so got we did. Jacqueline, did we get your card? Mm, I feel like no, because I feel like Celia is definitely wanting a whole conversation with you. Okay, Pooja, we'll get a card for you then, Jacqueline. So yeah, Celia wants a conversation with you. She's very interested in your energy. Make sure you're being very guarded with it, she's saying. So I feel like we did give you your message, maybe. Pooja, for you, you get angel assistance on the bottom of the deck. So, call in the archangels, ask for help. We get the reflection card, and in that card, just, beware for any shadows of the past. I feel like it's definitely a time to reflect on that. Right now we're definitely working through the shadows. And then you have the freedom card. I feel like as you reflect on that, it's going to give you some freedom, kind of bring you balance in. And then you have the medicine card. So, I feel like you need to do some deep healing, and I feel like you're trying to get messages. I feel like, source is trying to bring you messages. Sometimes we do that, like I meditate out under the stars, so I really get a lot of messages then. And I feel like, that's an ancestor card too, saying, your ancestors are trying to guide you, like ancestors that have passed on, because that's the feeling I get. So I feel like you're being very guided, and you need to reflect on something, and as you do, it's going to really set your path free, towards your spiritual path. I feel like you could be a great healer. She's really calling me to this medicine card, saying, there may be some real healing abilities that you've buried or not really focused on that can really bring things forward for you. And in this card, I see, the black and the white. So I feel like it's balancing, maybe your, 3D life with your, spiritual life, and kind of finding a way to make them work together. So I feel like it's asking you to become a healer, to work in a healing practice of some sort. I feel like you're divinely guided. So, Pooja, that was for you. Yeah, sometimes Celia just has a message. And we are going to go. Linda, we will get a card for you next. You can have a sacred creator or a sacred power card. And then Tarushi. Hi, Anime. How are you doing? Have a great day, Jacqueline. Linda, are you still around? I think it was Linda, wasn't it? Nope, looks like Linda left. So we will go on to Not a problem, Anime. We're using the Sacred Creator or the Sacred Power cards today. And will Updish come back to me and give me a commitment? Tarushni. Thank you, you too. The cards you get, Trushni, are the reflection card, and you get the protection. The protection card and the reflection card. So I feel like you need to be a little more guarded in your energy. I feel like maybe there could have been something going on in the past. You know, she's having me pull that next card, the illusion card. So just be aware of your situation. She's giving you the protection and the reflection card. So maybe look at the past, maybe look at your patterns. And as you do that, I feel like you may need to, the protection is, I feel like put some boundaries up. So, and then Anime, we're going to get a card from you. Shinam, we will get a card for you. We can, hi Linda, how are you? You can, Linda, pick your deck as well. We're doing the Sacred Power and the Sacred Creator card. So, you are very welcome, Pooja. Have a good day. I'll be back in a little bit to do some tarot. I pull tarot at 11, so we are just, my guide likes to come on and just have a little chat in the morning. Oh, not to worry, Daisy May. We're good. I set it on subscriber mode. That way, that reduces that chat a lot, or the spam. Here, Daisy May. Celia's telling me to do something. Okay, she wants you to delete that now. She doesn't want nobody spamming you. So I got it. I took a picture of it. And I saw you sent me an email on Facebook, so I'll probably just message you through there. Yeah, you've been definitely on my mind a lot. So, your mom's worried about you. She doesn't like that. Squishy face for me. Yeah, she's like not liking. I told Dave you keep coming to my mind, so that's really her just tapping me. But yeah, she's. And Daisy May, this is something kind of new for me, so we're gonna just see what she wants to say, because she clearly wants me to give you a channel message. We're not going to do it here on the coffee and card. She wants to do it in private, but she wants you to be happy. She misses seeing your smile. Yeah, she misses seeing your smile. Yeah. I'm just feeling her love for you right now. It's like my heart chakra is so expanding. She's sending you lots of love. Tell her she's there all the time. I promise if you ask for a sign from her, she's going to give it to you. She is so trying to communicate with you. But when you're in a sad vibration, you can't feel her and find her. So she's trying so hard is what she's saying. But as long as you're sad and missing her, you can't hear her. Well, I guess Daisy May, we are going to do it right here. So, yeah. She says you can't hear her when you're sad. Um, so she's trying to talk to you. She misses your smile so much. Just because I'm channeling energy. Daisy May's mom has passed away, and I'm opening up a new gift of channeling, and I can't really control when it happens. I'm doing it for Dave's dad, and Daisy May's mom's wants to come, wants to come through. Daisy May, that reminds me because yeah. Hey Daisy May, are you busy right now? Do you have a few minutes? I want to go. Can we go off of this and go somewhere else? I want to have a private conversation with you. Okay. I will go off and I will send you an invite on Facebook Messenger. We have to do this now. She's not gonna let me do nothing else, so we're gonna do it now. I hope everyone has a great day. I will be back in a little bit for tarot at 11. So I'll send you that message, Daisy May. Bye. Ugh.